Hello everybody, welcome to our 5-minute daily devotionals for today. This is a series of short videos sharing some thoughts on a passage mula sa ating Moravian daily text readings. And we continue sa ating pag-aaral ng 1 Thessalonians, the first letter of Paul sa mga mananampalataya sa Thessalonica. Our passage today is taken from 1 Thessalonians chapter 3 from verses 1 to 13. And just a quick review from yesterday, Paul encouraged the believers at Thessalonica and encourages us as well to become spiritual parents to the people around us, to become fathers and mothers to those who want to be followers of Jesus Christ. Now, we read in verses 1 to 5, the heart of Paul, how Paul desired to be with the Thessalonian believers, and knowing that they have heard about the struggles that Paul had, and his concern na baka yung kaalaman na yon ng paghihirap na dinadanas ni Pablo ay ma-discourage ang mga Thessalonians. Ang ginawa ni Pablo, pinadala niya ang kanyang kamanggagawa, co-worker, si Timothy. And we see here in verse 1, therefore when we could bear it no longer, kasi alam niyang dumadanas sa paghihirap, we were willing to be left behind at Athens alone, and we sent Timothy, our brother and God's co-worker in the gospel of Christ, to establish and exhort you in your faith. Kasi inaalala pa rin niya ni Pablo yung mga anak niya sa pananampalataya. Baka kasi ma-discourage sila pag nabalitaan nila yung pasakit na dinadaanan ni Pablo. Yan ang puso ng isang ama, ng isang spiritual parent. When we read in verse 5, I could bear it no longer, I sent to learn about your faith. Gusto kong malaman kung kumusta na kayo. Tandaan nyo, noong mga panahon walang social media, walang telepono, walang telegram, walang telepono. The only way for people to pass on messages is through person-to-person messages. They sent somebody to tell about what's happening. Couriers, yung mga tao na nagbe-bear ng message, na magdadala ng mensahe. I sent to learn about your message for fear that somehow the tempter, yung manunukso, had tempted you and our labor would be in vain. Ayaw manghinayin ni Pablo na makita itong mga mananampalataya na Thessalonians na tumalikod sa pananampalataya pag nalaman nila yung dinadanas na paghihirap ni Pablo. But here's the good news. As we read on, chapter 3, we read in verse 6, but now that Timothy has come to us from you. So tandaan nyo, pinadala ni Pablo si Timothy para malaman kung kumusta na yung mga mananampalataya doon. Timothy came back with a report. And this was what he heard from Timothy. And he has brought us the good news of your faith and love, and reported that you always remember us kindly and long to see us as we long to see you. Nabalitaan ni Pablo na nagpatuloy sa pananampalataya yung mga mananampalataya sa Thessalonica. Hindi sila tumalikod, hindi sila nanghina, hindi sila nanghinawa, hindi sila nagulumihanan. Sila ay nagpatuloy sa kanilang paglilingkod sa pagsunod kay Kristo. And in fact, pinasabi pa nila through Timothy na ninanais lang makasama uli si Pablo. Si Pablo na napasimula ng gawain sa Thessalonica, si Pablo na sisilbing spiritual father nila, has been encouraged in knowing na yung kanyang mga inalagaan noon ay nagpapatuloy sa kanyang pananampalataya sa kabila ng paghihirap na dinadanas ni Pablo. Kasi kung isipin mo, kung malaman mo yung mga tao na tinitingala mo, kinikilala mo na mga spiritual fathers ay dumadaan sa pasakit, gugustuhin mo pa bang dumaan sa same experience? Baka ikaw rin mismo ay makaranas ng ganung paghihirap. Pero hindi nang hinawa ang mga mananampalataya, hindi nang hinang loob ang mga Thessalonians, nagpatuloy sila sa kanilang pananampalataya. Now, this is something that is admirable. This is something that really brings joy to anybody na nagsilbing spiritual father. And my prayer is really that we would see the people that we guide to become followers of Christ, to grow into maturity sa kanilang pagsunod kay Kristo, to the point na kahit anong mangyari, mabuti man o masama, sila ay magpapatuloy. This is Paul's prayer in verse 12. That the Lord make you increase and abound in love for one another and for all, as we do for you, so that He may establish your hearts blameless in holiness before our God and Father. And that is my prayer for you as well, that you will increase and abound in love, so that you may be found blameless before our God. May God bless you as you live out and follow God's word.